Hello everyone, I hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. I hope you had a good Thursday and I hope you have a really good Friday, okay? I really do appreciate the videos on the Cardano video. I really appreciate the videos. I really do appreciate the comments on the Cardano video here. It's really good. I'm really glad that you find them educational and you're enjoying the videos. And yeah, so thank you for your continued support and you know, of the channel and the community there in CoinsKid on the Telegram group. So brilliant, it's all good, and we're marching on in this space. So just looking at Cardano then, I don't know what that silly little line is there, get rid of that, but looking at Cardano, we do seem to have had a bit of a pump this morning. We broke out of this bull pennant on the daily, so it's looking quite good, although you can see we have it the 0.5, and I did say to you this is a really key level. You do need to see us close above that, okay, because at the moment it looks quite bad, but we are coming down and testing some kind of level of support here, and hopefully, you know, we can pump back up. This is a positive thing. I did say to you yesterday you are looking at potential breakout because you're pushing into this support line here, this late adopter support line. You do need to see us marching on from here because we will start falling out of this bigger ascending triangle on the grand scheme of things. You can see that we did break down there and we did fall out and we come back up because we got supported off this base, okay? You see this base, this bottom, so we have been supported off that, and that is a really key area of support, by the way, because of this double M top pattern, okay? That's your support line of the M, and if you fail to stay above that, you're looking at a very large correction, and we've already got that target down there, so you're aware. So this is what we do in the channel. We'll always give you levels of support, okay? So this is your key level of support, roughly around there. You can't afford to break that area, and again, if you start to fall out of this triangle there, this big ascending triangle that you do find yourself in, again, you would just be looking at a longer level of consolidation before you start to make future patterns, okay? So just to clarify, if you was to start falling out of this sort of ascending triangle, you wouldn't necessarily be bearish, okay? But what it would mean is you're looking at a longer level of accumulation. Effectively, you're looking at Cardano just doing something really boring and going like this, okay, and hitting its head on this 0.50. So that is potentially what's on the cards. But what you do need to see, and what it is geared up for, to be fair, if we zoom out on the daily, so if we do zoom out on the daily, you can see you're caught in this kind of bull pennant type triangular pattern there where you're trading up and down and you're getting caught, but you can see you've actually broken out of it now. You are above it on the daily, but again, you've just hit your head on the 0.50. You need to push on, you need to march on and take that out. That is a really key level. You can see you've had it. You can see that effectively you've had 1, 2, 3, 4 times there you've failed to get through it, and you know, hopefully you don't fail to get through it again, because that is your target up there out of this bull pennant, okay? And that could still happen. You could see a massive body of volume come in, because like I said to you, you've not seen the volume yet. You need this volume. What you've got on your side is a MACD, okay? The MACD looks really good. The lines are starting to come together. You're looking at that bullish cross. You're looking at this histogram going bullish as well, so you need it to start turning like this, okay? Because look what happens when it starts to turn like that and you get the bullish cross. Look what happens, okay? You get that big volume, that big pump coming in, taking it up. So you are basically on the cusp of that for Cardano. Basically, you know, hopefully this time tomorrow, recorded this, and you've had that breakout that we're all anticipating here for Cardano, because it needs to come, because what you do need to do is start getting through these levels of resistance and at least testing this resistance line of this ascending triangle to validate this ascending triangle even more, because obviously as you get closer and closer to the apex, as you know, we've taught you in this channel, as you get closer and closer, you start to look towards that breakout, and 9 times out of 10 it is to the upside, and that is our target there, the $2.08 for Cardano, which is the target, which is the breakout target of this ascending triangle. So you know, watch this space. Just keep an eye on that $1.23. If you start looking at Cardano getting through that with substance, okay, and the volume coming in as well on the 4-hourly time frame, you want to target as well, okay. If it starts to come, then you're looking golden. It's looking golden, because what I mean, you are step one of. You are taking that first step towards that level of resistance there, that test, and getting through these Fibonacci levels. Because like I said to you, you know, in most of my videos, once you start to take out the 0.5, which is an absolute rock, okay, that's like smashing through a brick wall with a hammer. It's difficult, okay, but once you do get through it, you can get through it, and you see the back test, okay, you're looking golden to break the 0.618, then the 0.786, and then march on and test that resistance of this ascending triangle, and hopefully, you know, come back and test these levels of resistance as support. And that's what you want to see. You do want to see push on, back test support, push on, back test of support, push on, back test of support, march on, hit your head and back to support before taking that next leg up. And that's effectively how it works. But you've got to get through that. Okay, so you need to get through the 123. Get through the 123 and you're looking golden. Failing that, you know, you could start to fall out of this support line of the ascending triangle, and that would look like you're going to enter a longer level of consolidation. We're not going to lie to you on this channel, okay? You start to fall out here and close below it, okay? Because you can see here, you just closed below it just there, but you kind of got bought up and you made that march onwards. It saved you from being below and pushing you down. One thing you got on your side, obviously, you are closing above the daily 20 EMA consistently. And if you look on the grand scheme of things here, you are making high lows every day. Every day you're closing and making high lows. Okay, so that is really, really positive as well for Cardano. You know, I'll show you just there, tidy this up. So just here, you can't really see it if I zoom like this. See this here, you're making high lows every day. So move this down a little bit like that. Move that, you see, look, low, 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 low. They're all higher. So you're creeping up, creeping up, creeping up. Keep an eye on the 1, 2, 3. Get through that. You know, if you see Cardano closing above that today, it's looking really good for more upside and potentially moving on to those targets that we have outlined for Cardano in the channel there. So that was a quick update. I mean, in the meantime, I could possibly give you some trades to look at. We've got on the 4 hourly here, what we've got there, you've broken out this triangle. Again, it's difficult to say. You might get caught between here for a little bit. And again, you know, this is what we do. You always target patterns, patterns, patterns. So effectively, you might be looking at this. Okay, look at this. This is an ascending triangle. You've come up into it and you're sort of going to do this, right? You're going to do this, going to do this, and then pop. You pop out. Because again, it's a continuation pattern. You've come up into it. You know, you're going to come down at resistance, come down at support, resistance, support, resistance, until eventually the volume steps in. Boom, and you see that upside, okay? And that's what you want. And then obviously, again, the target is where you came into the triangle, which was there. You see, it's the same with the flagpole. You see how they all line up, these patterns? And then wherever you break out, and look, and that takes you straight out and testing the 0618, which is the golden pocket, okay? So that's what you're looking at. It's looking good, healthy. These are little intra trades that you look for. So if you was to see that, if you see that breakout, okay, of this resistance line of a 050, you would be looking to target that 0618. So that in effect is its own trade, okay? So if you was into trading and you was looking, you know, a long trade or whatever, then you could basically wait for the break of that 050, which is at 123, and then you could see a massive pump, another pump of 4.5% for Cardano before it hits the level resistance. So you could open a long and take profit at that level, and it's a nice little intra trade there. So that's Cardano. Hope you enjoyed that video, and I hope you have a good rest of the Friday and a good weekend, and I'll catch you tomorrow in another video. Do take care. Bye bye.